Welcome to Intercoiffure Mondial on Air. I'm not in Paris today, as you can see. I'm staying here in Salzburg, Austria, in front of Sebastian Pfister's Masterbarber salon. This is exactly the topic we are talking about on air. And we will meet downstairs and we will explain everything about the Intercoiffure Masterbarber program. See you downstairs and enjoy the session. And as you can see, I am downstairs at the great barber salon from Sebastian Pfister. As said, we are talking about the Intercoiffure Masterbarber program. Fact of the matter as well is the majority of all salons in the world are unisex salons. And there is a much bigger range of services for women than for men. And men feel very often as second-class customers. And what we want to do is to make them feel first-class passengers, so to speak. And that requires certain things which you have to do to become an Intercoiffure Masterbarber. That's what we are talking about today. And also with our great partner, with Graham Hill, we have a partner who's accompanying us and you into the future with the Intercoiffure Masterbarber program. I'm going over to my guests to talk about more details. Welcome to Intercoiffure on Air. We have great guests here in Salzburg at the barber salon of Sebastian Pfister, and I'm happy to have our guests here to that very important topic. Welcome to Stefan Konzen, Managing Director, Graham Hill. Also a very warm welcome to Lara Frank, Marketing, Graham Hill. Needless to say, welcome to Sebastian Pfister, because he is at home here where we are right now in Salzburg at his great barber store. Thanks for having us here and welcome on the set. Thank you, Sebastian Pfister. And also, last but finally not least, a very warm welcome to our Intercoiffure Mondial President. Welcome, Peter Pfister. We talked already about the Intercoiffure Masterbarber program, and today we are talking about Masterbarber program Intercoiffure, as well as the overall man business and what is required to make that right and to have success with that business. And enough about talking, let's see in a great video what we are talking about.
The best example of a man. No, the life that I live ain't easy being the way I am. No, no, no. 'Cause you say I don't jive with you no more. You act like I done changed, and the someone you don't know. 'Cause I'm here to tell you, you better watch your tone. This time next week, you might find yourself alone. I can't stand your lo-fi love. Listen, baby, you like a record that just won't play. Yeah.
As we can see, many experts have been involved in developing not only this video, but also the program behind it, the Intercoiffure Masterbarber program. So, Peter, why did we do that? So what was the main reason for us as an Intercoiffure organization to develop an Intercoiffure Masterbarber program?
Yeah, it's very easy. First of all, we are founded nearly 100 years ago as an association of women's hairdresser. But in the last years, it's getting more important to be also a good men's hairdresser. And so my vice president, which is a great barber in the US, Frank Gambusa, and myself, we spoke about what can we do to make the men's business better again in our association, to get the best members. As we are the leading hairdressers in the world, we also want the leading men's hairdressers in the world. And as we had a discussion in the most important members in the men's business, together with Sebastian, with Holger, with Frank, we said, what could a men's hairdresser be more than a barber? It is the master barber, to give the best services to our masculine clients. And that was the idea behind. And for this, we have the new opportunities which were coming out in the next days, and all our members can fill out this questionnaire, and they will find all the necessary to be part of it.
New opportunities in a business, so to speak, which is existing since ages. I mean, all men are going to get their hair cut. But sometimes, as I already said, they feel like second-class clients in the salon, and that has to change. That has to change. We have to do much more business with them because they want it and they need it, and sometimes it's not as difficult as we think it is. We can prove that with Sebastian here in Salzburg, and Sebastian has a great barber store here, and for him and his employees, it's a kind of daily business to fulfill the requirements of their clients, the men. And it's not just asking them about whether we should cut it dry or maybe should we wash it type of questions. It's much more than that. It's much more. So, Sebastian, what is unique here in your salon, and what are your clients saying on the end of the service? What the difference is between getting the haircut in a regular salon somewhere or in your salon?
Well, Alexander, you said it perfectly before. You said secondary citizens. That's what stuck with me. That's what our clients say as well. So the feeling that they had, that I had as well, is for the last, let's say, 30 years, we had unisex salons. But if we're honest with each other, it was women's salons where men are allowed in. That's basically what the feeling was for the guys. Like, go in, then you're in between foils and a color. You just get a quick haircut, as you said, dryer, have a wash before. And that's something that we try to change. So we concentrate on men specifically, on male services. And main difference would be, well, for one, of course, the shop itself. But, cool shops can be done everywhere. I think the feature is the service. Yeah. And we concentrate on the man's service. So we offer proper consultation for the men. It's not only short, long, what do you want, how many millimeters on the side. It has to be a proper consultation with the men. You have to offer them the proper products. You have to offer the proper services, and also what comes with the services. A haircut is not just a haircut. You need the proper tools, you need the proper services, you need the time, and you need the knowledge to properly do it.
And you need the right employees for that, right?
And of course you need the right employees, and they have to be motivated as well, of course.
Yeah.
So every day we talk about it. This is their passion, this is my passion, and this is how we get through our days and how we get our customers happy and coming back.
Yeah, this is the name of the game, having happy customers leaving the barber store and come back soon. We have also an expert here, as I already said, which is Stefan Konzen, and Stefan, with his brand Graham Hill, is also developing opportunities and also checking out what is in for the salons as far as men's salons are concerned. I mean, every company normally is living by selling products. But I know you personally, Stefan, as a company who's saying, this comes second. First, we have to help our clients, our customers, to become successful, and then we will sell automatically products. What Graham Hill is, we are seeing also in a great, very short video introduction. A product range, but as Stefan keeps saying, this is much more than having the range. It's more to the business. And I know that Stefan, with his great team, also with Lara, are focusing on international studies to check out what's going on, what are the needs and the wishes and the dreams of the clients, and developed also a kind of concept, what is really necessary, what are the critical rules to be successful with a man's business. And these rules we want to touch today and also then later in another session. What are these rules to become a successful owner of a man's salon business? They are important rules. So I will make a statement about the rule number 1 and then Stefan comes into play. Make a man's salon right or not at all. Means do it right or just leave it. If you don't do it right, it will not work anyways. And there's also a great analogy about a totally different branch, which is the Formula One race car driving. Damon Hill, as we all know, became world champion in racing the Formula One car. He told his mother, I want to step in my father's footsteps and want to do race driving. And the mother said, don't do it right, or just leave it, don't do it. And this is a great analogy as well to also the salon business. And by the way, he became the world champion in Formula One race driving. So he did something right. So Stefan, the first rule, make it right or just leave it with the men's salon. What is it we have to, what is the message to our employees?
Damon, as you explained, reached the target, and I think every Intercoiffure salon is also able to reach the target to offer also, besides women's services, professional men's services. I strongly believe that is possible, but at present, most of the salons, also most of the Intercoiffure salons, are unisex salons, as Sebastian explained it right, and so that means you have a lot of services for women, but less for men. And in my opinion, these kind of salons are less and less attractive for men. And if you don't want to lose your guests, your masculine guests, you have to be more professional in that field. And also for men, a salon visit has to be an excitement, as it is for women at present, but even not for men. Yeah. And I think you have to create the right services and professional services, including, of course, the beard services, which is very important. You cannot stop with here and ask the client to go for his beard to another place. No one will accept it from your guests. So to be more professional means perfect men's services, also the right frame, the right tools, and I think then it will be right or not, yes. And I'm in the same opinion as you explained. If you do it in the right way.
Yeah.
And of course, education is a very important step.
Yeah.
For it.
Absolutely. But, question, Stefan, does it always have to be a salon where the stylists are not having women clients, or can it be both in one building?
Of course, it can both in one building. I know a lot of places which are really perfect designed in that matter, but I'm not sure whether one person is able to know everything. You know, you have also a specialism in female salons. And so it will be also in men's salon too. I think if someone is a really good men's hairdresser, it's enough.
Yeah.
But it can be in the same place.
Yeah.
May I
Peter?
add something? Because we had the old full salon service in our salon with men and women. And when Sebastian started, and he told me, I would like to have a barber shop. And then I said, okay, when you're coming back, you get a corner, you can design it for you, it will be closed, it will not be together with the woman, it's a separate place. That's very important.
Yeah, absolutely, Peter. Thanks for that argument. It can be in one salon, but it has to be separated and recognized as this is the special men area, and that is the women area, as Sebastian did when he came back from America, and he said, okay, I will do it now, and he did it right, and not just did it for the sake of doing it. Back to Sebastian in that regard. I mean, I'm comparing always also salons and also barber stores with restaurant business. There are restaurants, and there are 1-star, 2-star, Michelin-star restaurants. So you can eat in both restaurants, but the experience of a 1-star restaurant has to be different as in a regular restaurant. That means services on the menu have to be focusing on maybe more things rather than a dry haircut or a wet haircut, right? How do you do that in your salon?
Yes, 100% right. Again, nice analogy. Let me put that in context with the way we do things. So, as you said, you can have pasta or you can have pasta.
Yes.
So we also do haircuts and we do haircuts. But it's not only that the doing of the haircut, is the way you do it, the way you prepare it, the rituals that you have around it that make the haircut, or let's put it this way, the service that it is. So very easily said, you can wash your hair, just wash it fast, or you can wash it, have a nice massage, have a cleansing massage, have a relaxing massage, and do it like that. The result will be the same at the end. It will be clean, hopefully, but the way there is a different one.
Yeah.
It's all about the experience, right? Yeah.
It's all about the experience.
Lara, you just name it. It's all about the experience. Good star chefs in restaurants are saying people will forget somehow what they have eaten in my restaurant, but they will always remember how they felt in my restaurant. And that is exactly what you are saying, Lara. It's not only the result. I think that's important. I mean, you have to do a great haircut and the color and the beard service, whatever, but it's more than that, right?
Absolutely. It's all about the ritual, how you feel. Correct.
Yeah, so the clients have to leave the salon and have to say, I think I found my salon.
Barbershop.
I will come back. Yes.
But there is one importance.
Yeah.
We already have a star on our salon. We are intercoiffeurs,
Yes.
and this is already a quality sign. And so, if we do women's service or men's service, it is always a star service.
Yeah. So, I mean, you name it. We are already wearing a star or 2 stars in the salon industry with our Intercoiffure Association, with thousands of salons around the world in more than 40 nations. And we are having millions of clients in a month, more or less, which are going from chair to chair. And we have to do something different and special and better with that business in the men's world. And wearing already that star is adding another on and to become a master barber with Intercoiffure Mondial. Lara, you talked about it's more than that, it's about services and so on. There's another rule, rule number 3. If you don't offer beard service, you cannot run a men's salon. And here we have opportunities and already problems, right?
Absolutely. Yes. If you have a look at the market, there are 2/4 of all men, especially in the age range from 18 to 30, they're wearing a beard. So if you want to have young and trendy customers or clients, you have to offer a beard service. And as Stefan already mentioned, if you stop with a haircut and they have to go to another barber shop to have the perfect experience around the beard, you'll lose a client. And this is something we really care about, that education is very, very important so that you have the full experience, as we mentioned before. It doesn't stop at the hair, it's also the beard care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure that many stylists are even not able to do that.
It isn't educated anymore in Germany.
That's the point,
in
yeah.
Austria, it's different. It's a part of your education, but not anymore in Germany.
So, well,
There's a lack of knowledge.
To
Yeah.
clear that up, the beard service itself, it's not an educational part in Austria either, but the shaving, and that's basically the
Yes.
main part that I would say that people find difficult, especially in Germany, for example, where it's not taught anymore in school. So it's hard to use the blade, go on the skin, know what to do. That's where also your products come in. You need proper shaving soap, you need proper after rituals, you need aftershave, you need creams and stuff. If I want to offer that service, where it's just the beard trimming, which for me includes shaving the contours.
Yes.
It's not enough for us, especially as you said before, if you wear a star and you want to do star service, the contour shaving at least has to be part of the service that you offer. Else you can do it at home, basically.
Good point, yeah.
Yeah. So this is where it all comes together. This is what we're talking about. This is where, this is the easiest way to explain where it all comes together is the facial treatments. Let's put it like this.
Yeah.
Like you said, I'd even go further, say it's even more than half of the people have beard, because if I look, well, you don't, you're the only one. We have 4 men, 3 out of them have a beard. Even Alexander, even if the beard is short. But as we talked before, I offered you to give you a shave, you said no.
No.
Why? Because you feel good with a little bit, even if it's a 3-day thing.
Yeah.
That has to be taken care of as well.
Yes.
And as you said before, if we don't do it and we send them somewhere else, they will go somewhere else. But eventually, you know what? Eventually, that someone else will cut their hair as well.
Yeah. There is not the one without the other. So it all has to come together. The great quality as far as cutting, the great quality, and the service as well. And there's much more to that than just having a client in the salon asking them what haircut they want to have or how they want to have their haircut. I said in the beginning to Lara and to Stefan as well, of course you're selling products, Graham Hill, great product, and you're a great partner of Intercoiffure Mondial, helping us also to move that topic into the future. But you're not only selling products, you're also taking care of the background of the whole business. And that's why I saw it, why you produced a video about beard services. And if you watch this video carefully, you will either recognize that you're already on the right page and do it right, or you will recognize that there is a huge lack or weakness in the business, which you have to close and to train your people to become a great salon, which is the right offer for your clients in your men's business as well. Let's take a look at this great video from Graham Hill. A perfect explanation in that video message about services, and in that case, beard services. Great, great video. Thanks, Graham Hill, for helping to get the man business up with Intercoiffure Montreal. This, I think, is a great moment to pause for a little bit and to close the first session. And we touched on important rules to become a successful man salon business and to own it. And in the second part, we are touching on 4 more important rules which are really important to be successful with the man business. So stay tuned, we are coming soon.